Hello everyone and welcome back to another video, and we're back with another Pokemon deck profile, and we have what I called Metronome Kickback. So I thought it was a cool name, so I just call it Metronome Kickback, but it's mainly just, you Mewtwo, right? Got Mewtwo up in here, the movie promo, right? Yeah, basically Fable and Mewtwo kind of going on. And well, this deck is just primarily is Mewtwo and Clefable with some other Pokemon that are going to help with this deck accomplish. But yeah, we're gonna dissect this deck. As you can see, this is a pretty messy setup, but I got everything organized. And yeah, I guess we could start with the Pokemon. Yeah, start with that. So what I have first is the basic Mewtwo. And this is a fake, obviously, because I'm just using his play. Save the Clefable, yeah. You could judge me all you want, but yeah, it's fake. Some of them are fake, like Scyther. But yeah, I don't really use the real cards sometimes. Yeah, because the base set Mewtwo is pricey at times. Clefable, the non hollow one is not pricey. It's just I got these for free, so I'm like, might as well utilize them. Same with the Cliff Fairies, I got them for very cheap and for free actually. But yeah, I just might as well utilize them actually. But starting off with the base Mewtwo, I just want to add this because there's Mulligan Mewtwo, but that deck is it's a complete joke, and I feel like base Mewtwo is kind of underutilized, so I might as well add it to this deck. You can replace it with anything else besides base Mewtwo, but I might as well just add it. And Psychic does 10 damage plus 10 more damage for each energy card attached on your defending to the defending Pokemon. Your opponent's active Pokemon. That's basically saying the barrier, discard one energy card attached to Mewtwo in order to prevent damage from your opponent. Okay, so yep. Yeah, you're not gonna retreat much with this Mewtwo. But yeah, I just thought, might as well add it in, I guess. I should just add a switch. If you're going to use this Mewtwo, which I highly doubt it, it's kind of not worth it, but I might as well just show it once in a while. But I should just add switch. I forgot to add switch for this deck. Maybe later on. But switch will help with the basic Mewtwo actually. But then again, you have Dodrio and Doduo. Doduo is a really good first attacker. 1 energy, Fury attack. Not the best, but has free retreat, 50 HP, and I think it's pretty solid for what it is. You got Dodrio with retreat aid. As long as Dodrio is in your bench, pay less cost to your retreats. If only Dodrio is in your bench. So to your active, it can minus 1 energy reduction on the cost of, for example, you know, this promo star Mewtwo that has 2 retreat costs, but with Dodrio's retreat aid, it'll cost 1 energy to retreat. So, even for some with Clefable, 1 retreat cost, so that'll be for free, right? As long as Dodrio's in your bench, it should be fine. I have 2 copies of those. 2 copies of Doduo, 2 copies of Dodrio. And there we go. And then free Clefables. Clefable, obviously very iconic for Metronome. Texas, you can't even see. Oh, there you go. Metronome, you can choose any attack from your Pokemon, defending Pokemon. And yeah, it costs 1 energy. Yeah, that's really it. So you can copy your opponent's attack for 1 energy, and it's really good. It's that good that it copies anything. And minimize is just a way to defend yourself, but no one's gonna use that. But you got free copies of Clefable and free copies of Clefairy. I should have got the Neon Discovery one. But yeah. This Clefairy, this one, not good. I mean, they're saying you flip a coin of heads, the defending Pokemon is not asleep, but that's trash. But this one is the better version. This one's actually real. 50 HP, double slab, not so bad. And yeah, you're not gonna use the attack, but Metronome, it's just a way for you to survive a little bit longer since it has 50 HP. Where the other has 40. And this one has Metronome, but it costs free energy, so that's not worth it at all. You might as well just evolve it. So we got free of Clefairy. And now we have the Black Star promo Mewtwo. Different art. This one, there's no differences between the boos. They just have different art. This one's from a DVD. This one's from the actual movie premiere of the Pokemon, the first movie. So yeah, but it's really good for what it is. Energy absorption. Choose up to any energy cards from your discard pile attached to Mewtwo. So basically, special energy as well. You know, it doesn't specify basic energy, just energy. So it can be any energy to Mewtwo's arsenal. And energy absorption is really good. And then you can prepare for your second attack, Cyburn, for 40 damage. And yeah, it's just really good. Has 70 HP. You can't really see, but it has 70 HP. And you know, if we compare that to the base, actually, the base has 60 HP. You can slightly see it. And yeah, you can already tell which one's the better Mewtwo. The base has, it's a complete joke, honestly. The Black Star promo, it's just way cheaper, and it's just really good. It's a really good card for what it is. Recommend it. And yeah, I totally assure you, it's a card that is worthwhile. I've seen so many play that, you know, Haymaker has to be with Black Star promo Mewtwo because it's that good. Ever since it launched. Competitively. Collectively, maybe. I don't know. Then we have 2 Scythers to complement the free retreat a lot more. Yeah, slash, free colorless, Swords Dance, but we're not gonna use Swords Dance because there's no grass energy in this deck. It's 70 HP, so Scyther is a really good pivot for free retreat and just to stall a little bit, plan your ways ahead while your opponent has to deal with Scyther with a. There's no fighting types, right? So, I mean, if you're up against Hitmonchan, Scyther can be a good pivot against Hitmonchan because of that fat fighting resistance. And then the final one, Mew, has 50 HP. Side Wave does 10 damage times the number of energy cards attached to the faint Pokemon. And then the Evolution Beam, choose a evolved Pokemon. Okay, that's actually pretty good. But Mew is mainly for a good counter against Mewtwo, the Black Star promo Mewtwo that I mentioned. Really good pivot, and that's why Mew is there for, just in case if it's a mirror match against another, Black Star promo Mewtwo, then you have Mew. I do like the art for this Mew. It actually looks real nice. Anyways, on to the trainer cards. We got 4 bills. You got 4 bills. You got 4 power-ups. Plus power. I don't know why I said power. Plus power for that extra damage boost. Really good. I'm gonna need 4 of those. 4 bills, obviously, because you need to get everything going, everything is set up in your hand. And obviously, you're gonna have Professor Oak with you if you have bills, free of them as well. Free computer search. Discard 2 cards, and you can search anything in your deck. Very straightforward. And then energy removal. There's no super energy removal. I should add that, but I think that'll make the deck a little bit too tight. So add 4 energy removals. You can add 2 energy removals and 2 super energy removals, but I don't know, that's up to you. But yeah, I have 4 energy removals in here for this deck. And then what's here is free item finders. Item finder, like I mentioned, for all the other decks that I mentioned, really good for what it is. Let you have the opportunity to reuse something from your discard pile. Only trainer cards, but hey, it can come in handy. Very clutch at times. Pretty much very essential item finder. Gust of Wind, also kind of essential, right? If you want to knock out a Pokemon that fled, right? You want to gust them back into active, you can do that. Got 3 of those. And then finally, we got free Pokemon traders. Now this can help you get the Pokemon that you don't need with the Pokemon that you need in your deck. So you get 3 of those. You can have 2, right? But I rather prefer 3 instead of 2. So there you go. And that is all the trainer cards. No energy retrieval for this because we got Mewtwo, right? And then the Clefable having the 1 cost Metronome, so it doesn't really need, this deck doesn't really need energy retrieval, right? Since it's not heavily rely on energy. What kind, in some certain extent, yeah, right. But thanks to Black Star promo Mewtwo, it is not really needed. So energy retrieval, I mean, you could still add it, but it's just not needed, honestly. So it's recommended just to not have energy retrieval. But you can still add it. There's nothing wrong with that. You're gonna need about 12 psychic energy. You can add more, but I prefer just having 12. I think 12 is the perfect right amount. And then, just because of that, we're gonna have 4 double colorless energy in our arsenal as well. Really good. You get your scythers powered up. Get your, what else? Dodrio's powered up if you want to use Dodrio's attack. What was it called? Rage. Let me get Dodrio. Yep, Rage does 10 damage plus 10 more damage for each damage counter in Dodrio. So if Dodrio does get attacked really heavily, you use Rage as a last resort. Pretty good for what it is. So you can use double colors for that, or you can use double colors for the Scyther that I mentioned. Let me pull it out again. There you go. Slash, doing 30 damage. That's. Jeez, why did my camera focus? Okay, it's not focusing. I don't know why it's not focusing, but anyways, 30 damage for 3 colors. That's really good. So double colors is going to come in handy for that. Otherwise, that's really it. I mean, Metronome Kickback is honestly, I don't know how competitively it can do, but I think it has some sort of competitive side. Besides the base set Mewtwo, you can replace the base set Mewtwo with anything, such as super energy removal, right? Base set Mewtwo, I just added it in because, I just thought it's, I just need to show it in some sort of video, so there's that. But yeah, base set Mewtwo, it's really not that good. I think I ranked it in my Pokemon tier list. I mean, Pokemon TCG was their Coast Era tier list, and yeah, it's just not good. It has 60 HP. By default, is not that good. I mean, it's decent for what it is, but it's just not good. Yeah, base set Mewtwo wasn't really competitively reliable. Mulligan Mewtwo is just a joke of a deck because you heavily rely on the move Barrier, which you have to discard 1 Psychic Energy. You can't even see it because it's blurry. I don't know what's my... Oh, there we go. Discard 1 Psychic Energy card, attach a Mewtwo in order to use this card, use this attack. And, I mean, if it fails, yeah, it's gonna look bad because your opponent might have energy removal and then you'll be screwed. So, yeah. So I might as well put Mewtwo, base Mewtwo in here. I don't know. Honestly, when I was playtesting this, I rarely use this card. It's kind of unfortunate, but I rarely use this card. I usually just use Pokemon Trader and just trade it with a different Pokemon most of the time. So kind of sad, but it is what it is. When it comes to not having the best play, especially with that free cost retreat, it's just not good. It's really not good. pretty bad. But yeah, that is the deck for what it is. Let me know what you think about this Metronome Kickback kind of deck. Definitely want to see your opinion, how it goes. But yeah, I'm gonna end this video here, and see you guys in the flip side. Goodbye.